BYU is continuing to share fantastic content coverage of their basketball team with the world. We got more practice scrimmage footage. They put out 45 seconds of scrimmage footage last night, captioned The Daily. And it's a lot of 5-on-5 work here. You get to see everybody who's active at practice right now going at it, competitive. And I think, I think we may get a hint on what lineups are going to look like for Kevin Young for the first time based on this footage. I'll see if you agree with me or not. But what'd you take away from the latest scrimmage footage release from BYU?
Can I go hand up here?
Sure.
Just been replaying the amusement park video. So can I get a second?
You can get a second. Yeah, 45 seconds of footage. You want to watch it live? We can get a live Carter Elliott reaction as you watch this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm caught up on the fact that we're just getting flicks off in the amusement park, and it's really hard just to shift back to basketball just like that.
Sure. I
Come
get
on,
it.
man. They were making TikToks.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Let's get us a live react with me. Like watch along. Who are those people that like listen to a song and they just make faces the whole time? That can be you
I'm
with this.
and I'm sorry because it's not going to happen, but please don't comment. Show the clips you're watching while you're commenting on them. We just don't have that in our game currently. Okay, we'll get there. Probably never, but we'll lie to y'all and say we will.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much.
First 30 seconds, I'm getting Rob Wright dishes to AJ DeBonsa for get on that rims. Perfect. Oh, they're playing the hits. You know what? If I'm a BYU fan, the fact that Rob Wright is my point, I I need to talk to Baylor fans. I need because like they have we addressed that?
No, we
Like
have.
they let KY come up in their backyard in their conference and steal their point guard.
Yeah, and deal with it. Good luck. That's what we do at BYU.
Yeah, like Scott Drew probably has some type of little corny placemat in front of his house that's like, please remove your shoes before you come in. And KY chose not to. And his shoes were dirty. And he took Rob Wright and he headed out. Like
Yep.
that's crazy to me. All right. Love this clip. Love the daily. Shout out to all the dailies across the world, including Jonathan Daly.
Okay, have you
But
figured it out yet? Have you figured out what I think is going to be BYU's lineup based on this video?
yes. It's gonna
Talk,
be it's
talk
gonna
me
be
through it.
Rob Wright. It's going to be well, Kata's gonna be probably in the lineup when healthy, I'm guessing, correct?
Let's have a conversation about that.
Please, why not? I mean, I think it is, but I think you got the starting lineup, I think with this group is Rob, AJ, Richie, Moo, and Staten.
So I feel it's almost guaranteed based on everything we have seen this summer. And I mean, they finally put them all in the same squad. As far as I can tell, this is the first footage we've seen that Kevin Young and BYU have released of Rob, AJ, Richie all on the same squad. To me, that indicates, okay, we're playing our guys. Even for one little quick scrimmage session, whatever this is, let's see our five, right? Coach has got to do that. You got to experiment with lineups, keep them competitive, keep them even sometimes. Then sometimes it's like unleash the dogs. Let's see what we got. And I think this is the first footage they've put out where they unleash the dogs. And the dogs are Rob Wright, Richie Saunders, Moo Davis, AJ DeBonsa, insert center here. That's where it gets interesting. So you got options. You could play Kadeem, who everybody's really high on, everybody's loving him. You could play obviously Keba. Keba Keita is incredible. If he is healthy, he should be the guy. No questions asked. I'm not denying that. He was great last season. Cart, can we also just talk through some realities of Keba Keita for a moment?
Let's do it.
Is Keba Keita healthy right now?
I don't think so.
Has he participated in anything all summer?
No.
I've talked about it a bunch. I think BYU has been together more than any team we've seen. I know there's like limited practice hours, but dog, we're going on month 3 of BYU doing like scrimmage footage. I don't know how they're doing this. They found a loophole. Uh, Even if Kev is healthy, he's a 6'8" center. Your center's shorter than AJ DeBonsa. And also, let's be a little clear about one thing, Cart. If you're going to play the four that we're talking about, Rob Wright, DeBonsa, Saunders, who's 6'5", and Moo Davis, who is 6'6", that's really small, is it not? Like,
Yeah.
that's not Yegor Demons, a 6'9" point guard. That's not, I don't know. It's just a small lineup. Even with that lineup, to me, there's no Mawat Mag, who was like your grit and grind small ball four type. Moo Davis will get dirty, sure, but he's a guard. He's a perimeter oriented defensive stopper. AJ DeBonsa might, in theory, be your four. He's a guard. Richie Saunders will be technically listed at the four. He's 6'5". So if your four best players, which to me, those guys are clearly the four best players here, if those guys are going to be the key lineup together, it's tiny. And
Mm.
playing a 6'8" center with them is going to bring you problems no matter how athletic Kebaketa is. Insert freshman stud. I mean, he's a top 30 recruit, arguably the best center in this class if you ignore Chris Sinak, who I know you're a huge fan of. 7 foot, man. Like, we've watched all the footage of him. You can't teach 7 feet. And I'm watching these practice clips. They're not going to ask him to do much, man. They're going to ask him to set screens and catch lobs. And when you have a point guard as good as Rob Wright at seeing passing angles and creating plays, having someone with that type of wingspan really matters. And then you flip it to the defensive end. Again, Kebaketa is a good defender. I'm not saying he's not. Kebaketa averaged 1.2 blocks a game last season. Zavon Staten should triple that. If he's playing 20 minutes a game, just inherently he's going to be that good of a shot blocker, and that would be huge for this team. So, look, I'm not saying it's going to happen because Keba's a returning starter from an awesome team. You shouldn't bench the guy. I'm not saying you should. But what I am saying is this. Keba missing the entire summer has opened the door for a serious world where Zavon Staten is ahead of schedule. And I think
Yeah.
watching this clip indicates that pretty clearly. That lineup looks nasty.
Yeah, and to your point, obviously there are truly no silver linings ever about injuries. Like I'm not over here trying to say that whatsoever. But if there was just an inkling of one, is that it provides opportunities for other guys to maybe show something that they wouldn't have if the other player was healthy, right? Like I think even if Coach Kevin Young didn't mean to, I think if Cable was fully healthy and it was normal this summer, there would have been less Xavier Stanton. Like there would have been less Stanton, right? And I think in that case, you wouldn't just have seen as much with him, and it would have looked a little bit different. So, I mean, to your point, just from a complete aesthetic standpoint, that's a massive lineup. Like your shortest player in that lineup is Rob Wright, who's 6'1", right? And then outside of that, no one's under what? 6'5", 6'6"? That's a crazy, just athletic, long lineup to have out there in the college basketball space.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think even if the ideal lineup is Kada and those other four, it's going to be great. It's top 5 team in the country. But if we were trying to go through all the best teams in the sport and be like, what's each team's kryptonite? There's an obvious answer for a team that starts Kebaketa at center with 4 small guys. Like, or maybe not small guys, but 4 perimeter oriented guys.
Mm.
It's you just get beat up inside. It could happen. We saw it happen at times to BYU last season, and it certainly would be a vulnerability again this year. In theory, Zavon Staten could fix that. And I think him getting the opportunity to run with the other 4 starters in a scrimmage setting, and honestly, let's talk about from this video. I think he looks the part, Cart. He looks the part to me. I am opening up my brain to the possibility that Zavon Staten could elevate this team, even in a world with a healthy Kebaketa, and that's not something I would have said coming in. Any other takeaways from this video? For me, it really was all about the lineup, but
Yeah, all about the lineup. Also, once I like the like little daily reminders too, because we talk about so many other players, like and players that have shown a lot this summer. It's also just kind of fun and a little fuzzy feeling to remember that AJ DeBonsa is on BYU.
yep.
Like they
Yeah.
got AJ DeBonsa.
Yeah, you know how sick I would be if I was a bench guy and KY was like, "All right, we're gonna run the starters for a minute." I'd be like, "Can I leave?"
Free Mihailo Boskovich, free Brady Kozlowski, free my guys,
Yeah,
man.
poor Nate Pickens, man. It's
Poor,
just
poor.
not for me, not for me. But just a reminder that this team probably is the most talented starting 5 in the country. So.
Yep, facts.